Hi, my name is David Jastrzemski, and I'm the coach at Ridge High School. This year, we are offering a judging clinic for our new volunteers and our new parents, folks that are interested in learning the different platforms and how to judge a high school and middle school speech and debate tournament. We're going to be offering this clinic, though, in a different format than some of the other judge trainings. So even if you have completed judge trainings at some of our other schools, but still haven't really been to a tournament where you can actually log in and complete a ballot, this could still be a great opportunity for you. The first thing that we're going to ask you to do is to sign up. And again, you can sign up through the email that this video came through. And that is going to ask you for some basic information. Please let us know what school you are from, because if you're from a school that is not Ridge, we want to make sure that the coaches at that school know that you came and you participated in our judging clinic. This judging clinic is going to be running a little bit differently because before you come to the judge clinic, we're going to ask that you visit the National Speech and Debate Association Judge Certification and Accreditation site. And when you go in here, you will see that there are some introductory video modules that will help give you the basics of how to judge. We're asking you to complete this before you arrive to the judging clinic at Ridge. We are not going to be spending time going over the basic information about what is the difference between judging, let's say, Congress versus debate versus speech. We want you to be able to watch these videos and get that precursory understanding before you arrive so that the time that you have on site in our clinic is going to be much more practical rather than listening to people talk about the different events. By doing these video courses ahead of time, you're going to walk in with that precursory knowledge. Now, again, if you did a judge training previously at another school during the year, you already have some of that information. But we encourage you to go through and do at least the level 1 accreditations. And specifically, if you are interested in judging specific types of either debate or speech events, completing the level 2, for the main reason that some of our tournaments later in the season are actually going to require these video modules to be done. So if you can complete them ahead of time, you won't have to worry about it then. There's an introductory video here to talk about how to develop and access your NSDA Learn profile. But in order to do that, you are going to have to set up an account. And when you go and create an account with the National Speech and Debate Association, it's going to ask you for some general information. And this will be the login that you use predominantly with tournaments that utilize the Tabroom software. So if you've already judged at a tournament that uses tabroom.com, which are primarily a lot of the regional and national events surrounding New Jersey. In addition, our neighbors in New York and Pennsylvania typically use tabroom.com, where New Jersey uses the SpeechWire platform. And we'll talk a little bit about the differences between those two at the clinic, where you will actually be engaging in ballot writing using both platforms. So if you already have an account with tabroom.com, you can just go and log in utilizing that same information. If you're creating a new account, though, in order to access those videos, when you get to the portion called Roll, please make sure you're hitting Guest Supporter. Do not hit Student, Coach, or School Administrator, because what that is going to do is assume that you're trying to join a school. And while you may be affiliated with the school through your child, or as an alumni member, for the purpose of judging, you are considered a guest or a supporter. So please make sure if you're registering for the NSDA accreditation videos that you are doing that in that manner. Again, if you're interested in judging debate, there are specific courses available for that. And if you're interested in judging speech, there are specific courses focused on doing that. And the details about which of those courses you should do is in the email. So again, the important thing to consider is if you're attending the judge clinic, we really do ask that you complete these ahead of time. If you show up and you have not completed these ahead of time, we're going to ask you to complete them during the first round of the clinic. We're hoping to offer 2 rounds of the clinic, one using a SpeechWire platform and one using a tabroom.com platform. If you have come to the clinic already completing the judge accreditations and you have those certificates, you will be able to participate in both of those. However, if you do not have the judge accreditation done, then for the first hour or so of the clinic, we're going to have you sitting and completing the video courses on site, and then you can join us for round 2 of the accreditation. But again, you're only going to probably have access to either the speech, only one of the tournament platforms rather than both. Again, this clinic is available to any parent or alumni member from any of our New Jersey schools. We just ask that you can sign up. When you click, just click that you're a new judge and need to attend, or maybe you're an experienced judge and you actually would like to help with training. A lot of times, especially our experienced parents, provide a very unique and interesting perspective for some of our new parents who might be a little, anxious or unsure about how judges function at our tournament. So if you're experienced or new, we welcome you, and we hope that you can join us for the Ridge Judging Clinic and Practicum. You can do so by signing up at the form in the email.